12 Sports team presents your Friday Night Overtime. Only on WBNG.
It is Friday. It is the playoffs, and it's about that time for some overtime.
Friday night overtime, that is, and with the start of Section 4 playoff season, welcome in. I'm Michael Villegas.
And I am Zach Grady. Keith Savage will be joining us in just a bit from the sports desk as well. The stakes are already always ratcheted up whenever the Tigers and the Golden Bears get together. Tonight, though, there was a trip to the New York State tournament on the line between the two crosstown rivals. Class A semifinals at Dick Hoover Stadium. We are scoreless in the second quarter as Josh Queller drops back. A Tiger gets his paw on him, though, as he's throwing, but JT Gannon finds himself under it for the reception. He takes this one all the way to the 3-yard line before he is pushed out of bounds. And 2 plays later, it's Caden in the kitchen with the lead pipe. Golden Bears get in the end zone, but they would miss the extra point. Vessel up 6-0. Tigers trying to claw back in. Third down, Robert Mabry Jr. off the left side. That is a first down for UE. And again, on the jet sweep, Mabry's going to pick up another first down here as he drags a couple of defenders with him. That will set up a Dante Sterling field goal that cuts the deficit in half for Union Endicott. But Gannon and the Golden Bears would punch it in again just before halftime for another 6. Vestal moves on to the Class A finals and clinches a spot in the state tournament, that with the 24-3 win.
And with that win, Vestal will now take on the Horseheads Blue Raiders after Binghamton Patriots forfeit. The winner of Vestal and Horseheads will get a top spot. The loser still gets a wild card spot in the state tournament. And moving to Class B, where the 7-1 and number 16 in New York, Owego Riverhawks hosted the 6-3 and 3-seeded Norwich Purple Tornado. The Owego Riverhawks coming off their lone loss of the season, while Norwich is coming off a big win over Shenango Valley. In the second half, Owego already up 21-7. Dylan Brace on the 1st and 10, pick up a chunk yardage to put them inside the 5, which would set up the 3-yard touchdown run by Brace. Sophomore was leaned on heavily in this cold and wet rainy matchup. The ensuing kickoff, the Riverhawks go with a surprise onside kick, takes a couple of hops, and Owego falls on top of it. They get right back. The drive would stall, but for Owego, 4th and 8, Elijah Lewis connects with Jack Bucksbaum to pick up the first and keeps the drive going. Riverhawks keep their foot on the gas. Stefano Scherer pushes it in. Norwich offense struggling on 4th and 20. Gassan Stubb almost gets the first down, making people miss. Just 2 yards short of that first. The Owego Riverhawks take this one 34-14.
Owego will await the winner of tomorrow's afternoon's matchup between Oneonta and the top team in New York State for Class B, the Maine Enwell Spartans. MEA winner in the team's regular season matchup. Spartans took the Week 6 matchup 55-21 over the Yellow Jackets. Class AA with just one semifinal hitting the field this Friday. Corning already in the chip, and they are at home waiting patiently for the winner of the Express and the Little Red. Elmira hosting Ithaca in the Section 4 Class AA semis. The Express cruised past the Little Red in the regular season, and Elmira was looking to do it again. It's Breon Brooks to the outside, just inside the pylon. This gets 6 on the board first for the Express, and then second quarter, Zach Conklin with a dime to Marcus Brooks on the run. Oh, what a catch. Almost picked off, but Elmira would get in the end zone on the ensuing play. Julian Cullen comes down on the 1. Deshaun Harris punches it in for the score, and Elmira shuts out the Little Red 32-0. They move on to Class A championship versus Corning Paint and Post.
And with the win over Ithaca, the Elmira Express will now move on to face number 1 Corning Hawks in the Class AA championships next week. That kickoff is set for 7.
Hey, we aren't done yet. That's going to wrap up regular overtime, but this one ain't over.
The clock's hit 0, but we kick off double overtime. Coming up next. Don't go anywhere.